Story all new at 6. Well, President Trump's proposed tariffs on steel and aluminum doom the boom at some of our local breweries.
Craft breweries contributed $68 billion to the U.S. economy in 2016, but their business could suffer under the proposed 10% tariff on aluminum, which they use to can their beers. Now, some Charlotte breweries are joining forces with breweries from across the country to fight the president's proposed tariffs.
NBC Charlotte defender Michelle Bowden joins us with that story now.
Old Mac was one of the first breweries here in Charlotte. Now, though, there are more than 40 across the region, and some of the owners we talked to say they are very concerned about these possible tariffs, and they say you should be worried too because you may see an increase in the cost of your beer.
We were the 4th brewery in town.
Triple C Brewery in South End has enjoyed some pretty big success, but co-founder Chris Harker is suddenly worried.
It's kind of a gut check. You're a little worried about every penny when you're running a small business.
President Trump's proposed tariffs on aluminum and steel
It's alarming.
Could hit all breweries hard.
That's a huge impact. There's 156,000 cans behind me that we got in today, 25 pallets. So I'm not a math guy, but you do the math on those pennies adding up and it adds up quickly.
And it's not just aluminum. The breweries use steel in making and storing the beer.
The costs are going to skyrocket.
David Gonzalez is the director of brewing at Rivermen Brewing Company. They just opened in December in Belmont.
We're a small business. We're a mom and pop. You know, it definitely hits your pockets a lot more.
Enough that both guys say it's going to hit your pocket too.
Unfortunately, it's a cost we'll probably have to pass along to the consumer because our margins don't allow for these big increases.
I see that the prices are going to have to go up a little bit.
But Harker says the National Brewers Association is already gearing up to fight the president's plans.
We do have a pretty big voice and some passionate followers. So hopefully, they hear us and reconsider things.
The North Carolina Brewers Association also involved in the fight on a more local level, already delivering letters of concern to Republican legislators saying this is bad for business and could even mean a loss of jobs. In Charlotte, Michelle Bowden, NBC Charlotte.